I have returned. Southern San Briquet. I have to wonder what these lines all indicate here. Are they, I guess they're boundaries? I guess that would track. Alright. So I can go wherever I want. I think it's worth going here and continuing the story. Sometime later. I guess they wouldn't, like, have the concept of hours and all that, really. Like, we don't really see a clock.
So much for arriving before sunset.
Oh, I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The fallen ruin. I've heard some call it an airship.
Interesting.
Which flying days seem to be behind it.
Airship.
Shame that.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
Oh, that's useful.
This isn't the first time I've seen one of these. Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
What do we got here? I'm glad we got a map. Yeah, this takes place after Final Fantasy VII, right? Admittedly, there's been a few weird things. And that make me wonder about the setting of this. The mentioning of an airship is rather curious.
Figures up ahead.
But are they friends or foes?
Let's find out.
Another step. There, boy. Don't let them get away.
Yeah, we're just gonna kill a bunch of soldiers when we walk in.
Sick of Toggle. Stay down.
More Waluders. But why? What is it they want?
You're welcome to ask the next ones we meet. Let me know how it goes.
Well, like, yeah, but they use the term, like, 13 summers later, right? Like, it's rather curious about, like, what time frame this game takes place in contrast to, like, what you would expect of a Final Fantasy game, because obviously they're not our world, but they're also, like, not linear with each other. Like, they're not the same universe. But they all have the same theming.
No sign of the Royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even
Like,
for
I like to
yourself.
say that Final Fantasy
do we
15
do
is
now?
basically Final Fantasy if it
First
took
route
place
for
in
my
a
scouts. You start
United
it,
States
I'll
with a
circle around the
monarchy.
back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout?
Like, the use of the car, for example, was pretty big, right? Whereas Final Fantasy VII makes me think of Japan.
I don't even know what he looks like. village can't be completely abandoned, can it?
All right.
You miss me? I'm flattered, but let's stick to the plan, eh? You miss me? I'm flattered, but let's stick to the plan, eh?
All right, where are we going?
That sounds like a child.
Where are you, kiddo?
It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army. And we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
Uh-oh, don't ask that question.
In the church.
Oh, I don't like this
I'm
question.
going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then? To the church, then.
All right, well, let's go to the church. I'm pretty certain we're in for something that's going to be pretty gruesome, so be prepared for this, because... look at the name of the map marking. This seems pretty dire. Excuse me. All right, Cody, it was good to see you. Say hi to Graham for me.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
About time.
Stand back.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but...
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
No, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
I'm the dominant one. Have fun with lunch.
I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Alright, I gotta go chase this guy down. It's only 110 yards or whatever. Yeah, the finalists of the fantasies, or the Fantasists finals, whatever you want to say.
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we have the Dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Novent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word.
Gentlemen, a toast!
Will you join me? My thanks.
To Our Lady of the Wind. And the King!
The Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
I guess.
Lady Benedicta, Imperials.
Are they drunk?
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy.
God, she has no chill. She has no fucking chill, does she?
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored. Boo.
What does she command? Wind?
Where did?
Dance, Tirana!
Well, I'm in for a fight.
What is that thing? If this means what I think it does, then Sid has to explain it. Give him what he's got for him. Get him! Sick of trouble! Get him, boy! Sick of trouble! Get him! Sick of trouble! There, boy!
Alright.
Get him, boy! Sick of trouble! Get him! Better be on your way, Sid. Don't let them get away. Get him, boy! Over here.
Come on.
Sick of trouble!
Hurry up. A Tirada was slain.
You've got some fight in you, even for a branded.
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
I kind of like her
Don't recall you
voice actress.
complaining, Benedicta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom? I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Always something, isn't there?
And they're gone.
And she's gone.
They're gone. There was more than just her, buddy.
where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me.
Is he gonna live through the end of this game? I don't think he's gonna live through the end of this game. I think Gav is gonna be dead by the end of this game.
So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up
Dominant
everyone with a
phobia.
brand. And then everyone without one and all.
This is a game
I
about
dropped you in
tops
the
versus
cellar,
bottoms. That's what I've
hoping sooner
decided.
or later someone would break.
The bottoms have revolted, and the tops must
You know,
reaffirm their
things might have been
position.
different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
Oh, come hear the tale of Lord Dion the Bold, who's tamed worms 1,000 and slain the 10-fold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as 1,000,000 foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it spanders the deep. The skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive. Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me. And I did nothing.
Because I bet you're the dominant,
Now
buddy.
I can. I can kill the son of a bitch. And bring peace to my brother's soul.
I'm almost confident that he's the dominant that killed his brother.
Whatever happens, happens.
The way that vision was portrayed, it almost makes it read like that.
You're content to be its slave, then?
Meanwhile, at the Tower of London,
His radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. While Bahamut may lead 100 full legions, could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you are distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
I'll give you a moment to consider your options.
What is this?
Do be gentle with them.
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
Is he back in a body bag?
Cairnorvand.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way. Suppose I better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
All right. No pressure. No pressure.
Right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
All right, we're gonna get a new tutorial thing. Okay.
Now that's settled. There's someone I want you to meet.
At this hour?
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kip.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
Oh yeah, we want that.
I trust it's all here.
What do we have right now?
I hope it's to your liking. I trust it's all here. I hope it's to your liking. I trust it's all here.
All right.
You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
All right, we're going down this way, I guess. Wait.
You like that, don't you?
Oh my god, I can pet the dog.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
What, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic. And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lostwing. Take your brand, for example.
People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears.
Something like that.
As they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma. As a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues. May the mothers guide you.
Well, guy in the apron gave me something funny. Hey, handstands.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lost Wing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lost Wing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Ooh, two good options.
Let's see if this thing really works.
What's he trying to find? Alright, I want to go to the closest villager since they're over here.
Ah, Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Huh.
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have, though.
Thank you.
Alright, so now we gotta go talk to the other villager. This game kind of plays like Final Fantasy XIV in some ways. It's weird.
That a hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you.
Alright.
I wonder if Sid's found anything.
We'll find out. We gotta go back downstairs, though. There might be some stuff that we can collect while we're up here. Maybe this way. The Hymns of Gregor. Okay, well, that's fine. There we go. Let's pet the dog.
That'll feel good, boy.
Look at that. Look at that. It's worth the $80 I paid for this game. Welcome back, D.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon he has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
Alright. So, we're gonna go over this way.
You're the kind man who saved Mummy. Thank you.
You're welcome, kiddo.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quinton. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring.
Wow,
your
Quinton
services.
really
The Royalists saw fit to erect
we got
a
two
barricade across
interesting
the road
characters
south when they occupied
biting
the
at
village,
each other, don't we?
and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
Gotta go do some pest control. The following evening.
Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling a barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at the deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
Nothing down here but dust and cobwebs. Unless you're here to help me get rid of them.
No, we're doing pest control. Oh, the wrong way. Game maps always leave something to be desired. Yeah, it's just I'm just going the wrong way, that's all. Yeah, now I'm going the correct way.
Come back to me, my darling. I can't bear another night without you.
The road here cuts through Lorbert's Pass to Care Northern. You're not thinking of heading that way, are you?
Yeah, why not? Seems like fun. I think we should all go this
If
way.
the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should know.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna have our first fight.
Wrong way, friend.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Nice.
Yeah, boy. Get him, boy. Stay down.
There we go. God, this music is really intense.
What are the Royalists thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
Over here. Just as lady said. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Don't let them get away. Keep your distance, boy. Get up.
Oh, this is so much fun.
You know what to do, boy. Over here.
There you go.
I'll tell your lady. You try. Norvins. Hard nut to crack, even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care.
Goddamn royalists. Did I miss anything? No, I didn't.
Sick of Torgal.
Goddamn pest control.
Sick of Torgal. It's over. It's over.
All right, what do we got here?
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care.
I wonder if there's a word.
Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want?
Kara's Wells
Will you risk your
for
life
castle.
for a handful of outcasts. If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property,
They also be used for fort.
But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
So, tell me about this Benedicta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda. Warden of the Wind.
Hey.
Hey, look, it's that red star. So I guess they haven't had a supernova with it yet. Okay. I'm gonna take this as a good little pause break, or rather, brief stopping point here. So I'm gonna take a break, and I'll be right back. I'll play some ads. We'll get those out of the way while we can. BRB.